We've come back to the DAX this morning. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you not seen me before, my name is Langers. I'm the very tired scruffy trader. And we're doing the morning star. It's currently 7:15 in the morning. About to have another coffee because I can hear the kraken waking up. And see what we can find on Morningstar. Talking of the kraken, here it comes.
I heard that.
Good morning, my love. Oh dear, early mornings is not for us. But let's see if we can pay for lunch and things like that. So what we doing? Well, Morningstar is building up a small nest egg before you go to work. So yes, you've got to get up a couple of hours early. So the idea is to look at the charts between 6 and 8 o'clock in the morning and get one trade for around 10 pips. If you do a couple, well, okay, fair enough. But the idea is one trade, 10 pips, and compound it. And if you do that, it will steadily build up, as we can see here. You know, and it's moving up quite well. So January, 17 positions, 100%. And it put 55% on the account. Now that is good by anybody's standards. And then here we are in February. We are currently on the 16th, 25 positions into this. We're up by 23%. And we're grinding away. But what I've done now is I've actually gone back to the start. And we're moving the bid size up ever so slightly. But I'm able to split trades now. And that ability to split trades helps me increase and reduce risk. Because that's the other thing, got to protect your account. Now, I've had a number of conversations. And it's all about, oh, just get the big money, get the big money. No, it's process over money. Money is the byproduct of what we're doing. So what I'm going to do, because we're about to go to market shortly, we are going short this morning. We look at this, you can see that it is at a colossal ride up. It's pushing, and it's kind of ready to look to start rolling over. It started here, it's come down, but it's decided to push up. So I've been waiting a little bit. Nothing out the ordinary. And then we're looking to push it down. And the target lines, as you can see, are drawn in. Okay. So I now just need an entry. And that's it. So I'll let this run out. I'm going to enjoy my coffee with the kraken here. And see if we can get some pennies. Okay, boys and girls, job's done. So let us have a little look. I've got my 10 pips and it should have pulled in. There we go. 14.31 we've added to the pot this morning. So let us just pull this up. So we are the 16th, 964.46. We are still working on reducing the risk down. 65p, and the total was 14.31 across 2 trades. That's like 22 pips. Quite happy with that. Can't grumble with it. And there's nothing really to discuss too much on this side. We were short this morning. And that's it. So we're edging up 22 quid. Now I can go back into market if I choose. However, it's kind of at a tipping point. Coming on for 7:20. So what's that, 20 minutes, if that, half an hour maybe. But I got my target, and remember, it's on pennies. Came down, got the first take profit. It was well over the 10 pips. It looked like it was going to bounce down again, so just no reason why you can't re-enter the market. Did that, got a little bit extra, but I'm not going to be greedy because it's coming up into a zone where it can bounce, and I want to, as you can see here, I need to see if it's going to break, push through, or break. It looks like it's trying to push through, but it's like everything else, it's patience. If it pushes through, great, let it reset a little bit, re-enter if you so wish. But that's not what we're trying to achieve. What we're trying to achieve here is just get a quick trade, compound it, and do it again tomorrow. And the conversations that I have on a regular basis are, well, I can keep going, I'll make more money. You won't. What you're doing is you're putting yourself in front of the freight train all the time. And that desire to go back to market, even if it looks good, is quite dangerous. Because if you've already been paid a couple of times, the third time mightn't be a charm. It might be the nail in your coffin. Because markets do oscillate, they move around all the time. And if you want to survive in this game, you get in and you get out. And it's that simple. Trying to be a hero and hang on to pips and sort of being boastful on the forums. Oh, I held this for 100 pips. How great am I? Do you do it every day? No, you don't. Because the market won't give you it every day. You'll do it once in a blue moon. And all the other times, the market will take the money off you. So you're kind of conditioning yourself to fail. Grinding away, just like a job, is kind of the way to look at it. And if you can do that, you'll start to survive in this game. And patience is probably your best friend. Because being able to sit on your hands is a skill in itself, especially when it's trading. It's so difficult to not trade, I think is the word. There's the desire to get it all the time. Case in point, I'll just flick this back over a second. As I said, there was coming into a cluster point, which is here. That's why I pulled it, because there's a high probability it's a bounce point. And sure enough, there's a hammer formed and there's the bounce coming in. Now, if I'm to go back to market, I just wait for it to come back up to a cluster point, roll over and get in. Or I'll wait for it to break through this and then carry down to the next cluster point. But what I'm driving at is it's having the discipline to do that, you know. And if you haven't got it, you're not going to make it, sort of thing. Now, the system that I'm sort of developed and putting together here is simplistic. It's really simplistic, but it's done in such a way it gives you a dominant direction, and then it gives you an entry and an exit that is quite easy to be found. And the exit is the easy part, because it's from 2 points. It tells you when to get out if you're trying to swing for the fences, or you just put an arbitrary target in of around 10 to 15 pips, which the DAX will do quite easily. 10 pips it'll definitely do. And if you do it once a day, as the sheet is showing you, it builds up into a nice nest egg. I hope all that makes sense, because if you're chasing fast money, you'll always be chasing it. It's just the nature. It's like a gambler going in a casino. You're always waiting for the next big win, instead of going to the table, maybe win twice and walk away. You can't. You try to go back to market again, or in this case, go back to the table again, because you have this desire to win, and that desire to win will be your undoing. Okay, it's all about the mind. So If you take anything away from this video, it is mindset, sitting on your hands, and patience. And we 22 quid away from target. Now I could push it today and achieve that, but then I'll be chasing the market, and that's something we don't want to be doing. We just want slow, steady growth. Move the position size up each time, and it'll naturally build you into a nice pot. So there we go. Do it all again tomorrow. Taking Winky away tomorrow. I'll change the board because we've got one more sleep to our break. And I'll do coffee with Scruff while we're away. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.